In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to lose sight of ourselves. We often prioritize work, relationships, and responsibilities, leaving little time for self-care. But self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for our overall well-being. Let's explore some effective strategies to nurture your soul. Welcome back, guys. Today's video is a guide to nourishing your soul, and I'll explain to you the things that you need to know about self-care and how to nourish your soul. I'll explain it in a digestive way to you. Before we start, this is Easy Psychology 101 channel, and I'm a psychologist. I'm here to make psychology easier for you, and if you need any help regarding psychology, or if you suffer from any mental issue, feel free to contact me, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. First, let's understand self-care. Self-care is about taking intentional steps to preserve your mental, emotional, and physical health. It's not about being perfect. It's about being kind to yourself and doing what makes you feel good. Self-care is a term that gets thrown around a lot these days, but what does it really mean? At its core, self-care is about taking the time to care for your mental, emotional, and physical health. It's about recognizing your needs and taking steps to meet them. But self-care isn't just about bubble baths and face masks, although those can be part of it. It's about setting boundaries, managing stress, and ensuring that you're functioning at your best, both mentally and physically. Think of self-care as an ongoing commitment to yourself to ensure you're living a balanced and fulfilling life. The importance of self-care. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Here's why. 1. Reduces stress. In our fast-paced world, stress is almost inevitable. However, consistent self-care practices can help manage and reduce stress, preventing it from overwhelming you. 2. Boosts mental health. Self-care is crucial for maintaining good mental health. Activities that promote relaxation, joy, and connection can help prevent burnout and improve your overall mood. 3. Improves physical health. When we take care of our physical bodies, we are more likely to feel energized and ready to take on the day. This includes getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, and engaging in regular exercise. 4. Enhances productivity. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to focus and be productive. You can give more to your work and loved ones when your own needs are met. 5. Promotes better relationships. When you're well cared for, you're more likely to have the emotional capacity to nurture your relationships. Self-care allows you to show up as the best version of yourself. Types of self-care. Self-care isn't one size fits all. It comes in many forms, and it's important to find what works best for you. Let's break down the different types of self-care. Physical self-care. This involves taking care of your body. It includes 1. Regular exercise. Whether it's yoga, walking, or hitting the gym, find what you enjoy. 2. Nutrition. Eating a balanced diet that fuels your body. 3. Sleep. Prioritizing quality sleep to rejuvenate your body and mind. 4. Hygiene. Daily practices like showering, brushing your teeth, and skincare. 2. Emotional self-care. This involves understanding and managing your emotions. It includes 1. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings. 2. Therapy or counseling. Seeking professional support when needed. 3. Mindfulness and meditation. Practices that help you stay present and manage stress. 3. Mental self-care. This is about keeping your mind sharp and stimulated. It includes 1. Learning new things, reading, taking courses, or engaging in intellectual discussions. 2. Puzzles and games. Activities that challenge your brain. 3. Limiting screen time. Ensuring you're not overwhelming your mind with too much information. 4. Spiritual self-care. This is about connecting with something bigger than yourself. It includes 1. Meditation and prayer. practices that connect you to your inner self or a higher power. 2. Spending time in nature, reconnecting with the natural world. 3. Reflecting on your values and purpose, taking time to consider what's important to you, creating your self-care routine. Now that we've covered the different types of self-care, how do you create a routine that works for you? Here are some steps to get started. Assess your needs. Take some time to reflect on what areas of your life need more attention. Are you feeling stressed, overwhelmed, disconnected? Identifying your needs is the first step in creating a self-care routine. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with small, manageable changes that you can build on over time. Maybe it's taking a 10-minute walk every day or setting aside time to read before bed. Schedule it. Just like any other important task, self-care needs to be scheduled. Whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly, put it in your calendar and stick to it. Be consistent. The key to a successful self-care routine is consistency. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your life. Adjust as needed. Life changes, and so will your needs. Regularly check in with yourself and adjust your self-care routine as necessary. Overcoming barriers to self-care. It's one thing to know the importance of self-care and another to actually implement it. Many of us face barriers that make it difficult to prioritize self-care. Here are some common barriers and how to overcome them. Guilt. Many people feel guilty about taking time for themselves. It's important to remember that self-care is not selfish. It's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup. I don't have time is a common excuse. However, self-care doesn't have to take a lot of time. Even small acts of self-care can make a big difference. 3. Lack of motivation. Sometimes the hardest part is just getting started. If you're struggling with motivation, try to focus on how good you'll feel after engaging in self-care. 4. Perfectionism. You don't need to do self-care perfectly. It's okay if your routine isn't picture perfect or if you miss a day. What matters is that you're making an effort. 5. Financial constraints. Self-care doesn't have to be expensive. There are plenty of free or low-cost ways to care for yourself, like taking a walk, meditating, or reading. Self-care. Myths and misconceptions. There are many myths and misconceptions about self-care. Let's debunk a few of them. Self-care is selfish. This is one of the most common myths. The truth is that self-care is necessary for your well-being. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to take care of others. Self-care is expensive. While some self-care activities can be costly, there are many free or low-cost options. Self-care is about doing what works for you, not about spending money. Self-care is time-consuming. Self-care doesn't have to take a lot of time. Even small acts of self-care, like taking a few deep breaths or stepping outside for fresh air, can make. So take the time to listen to your needs, set boundaries, and engage in activities that nourish your mind and body. Whether it's through a calming routine, creative outlets, or simply taking a moment for yourself, every effort counts. Embrace self-care as a daily practice, and you'll find yourself better equipped to handle life's challenges with resilience and grace. I hope I made it easier for you guys, and if you have any questions or inquiries, feel free to contact me anytime. Remember, I'm here to help you. So if you liked the video, please give it thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because that helps me to keep going. See you soon.